Good morning, traders. It is Friday, November 1st. We are 30 minutes into trading. Everything is coming up roses today. The S&P 500 looks excellent, so let's start with some market analysis. First, we'll notice that we've got a nice little uptrend here. We have a breakout to a new high. You can see how twice this week we tried to test that breakout. Both times the market reversed off of that breakout, which is a sign that the bid is very strong. Yesterday was particularly strong, and I had mentioned to you yesterday in my comments that the market was going to be in a bearish trend all day. Go back and check the video if you don't believe me, and I told you we probably aren't going to see a rally until the very last half hour of trading. That's exactly what happened. Boom! Huge buying comes in right from the close, and the S&Ps rallied about 10 to 12 points yesterday. And I also pointed out to you yesterday my 1OP indicator that I use for day trading. You can see it was bearish all in here. Had a nice little bounce yesterday during the recording. I said, get ready for a little bit of a market bounce here. We've got the cross right here. This cross didn't happen up here or up here. It happened right here, and I told you about it right when it was happening. Boom. Nice gain, probably a 7-point S&P rally. Then it crosses back down. We get a nice little bit of selling. Then the market really goes nowhere for a while, but we get that cross here late in the day on that bullish hammer. Hello. If you trade S&P futures, you should sign up for Option Stalker. I spent years developing this indicator. It's the only thing I use to trade the S&P futures. You can see that there's a cross right now. I'm not going to worry about it with this kind of strength because what I do is I take the alert line, I drop it here, I drop it here. If it comes back, actually I'd like to draw that tighter. I'll wait until another bar forms, but there's no reason to get short until the market pulls back. This market is going higher, and you can see it ticking higher right now. ISM Manufacturing, I just told everyone in my chat room, I'll bet you that ISM Manufacturing came out better than expected. In my comments this morning, I told everyone that surprise favors the upside. So let's take a look at the chat room real quick. I'll show you exactly what I said. I'm going to be recording right now. Watch for ISM Manufacturing. This is at 8:57. It comes out in 3 minutes. I think the number will not hurt, but a good number could fuel the rally. Manufacturing has been ticking higher. This is what we do every day. Going to go back to my homepage because I'm going to do a little selfless promotion here. If you like this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel because you're going to get these videos every day, 1 hour after the open. It'll have actionable trades and you'll be notified right away as a subscriber. Please give it a thumbs up if you like the content. I'm going to have lots of trades to show you. Everything that I find is going to be available through Option Stalker. Go to www.oneoption.com. That's where you can get all of this research. The searches are incredible. So we like the market. Market's breaking out. Market's got a good head of steam. I don't even know where the ISM Manufacturing number came out, but I'll bet it's pretty decent. Yesterday or overnight we had a Caxton China Manufacturing PMI come in at 51.7, the best reading in 2 years. So we had a Fed rate cut this week. We had good earnings from Apple, good earnings from Facebook. We have uncertainty being removed because Brexit's been delayed until January 31st. We have a probable trade truce coming up in a few weeks between the US and China. Trump wants to keep the market moving higher, so his tweets should be relatively minimal. We have a very light news calendar for the next 2 weeks. That means there are no speed bumps. That means that we need to be long. And a great way to do that is to sell bullish out of the money put spreads. So we're going to be looking for some of those candidates this morning. So let's go through some of our favorite searches and see what we've got. I'm going to head right to heavy buying search. Boom, look at these stocks, all of them. Lots of heavy buying this morning. So I'm going to go through a couple of them very quickly. Apple's been fantastic. I think that stock continues to power higher. We had earnings after the close, big drop on the morning, and then The whole day, it rallied, and closed near the high of the day. Today we're seeing a little bit of a lift off here, so I do like Apple. I think it's going to continue to power higher today, even after such a big run. Look at that steady climb. Can't say that it's one of my favorites. I'd probably be taking profits up here just because the stock has moved so much recently. So I'm going to continue to go through this list. MA I looked at this morning. Really like MA. I like it for a bullish put spread. And here you can see, I'm going to put up the major moving averages. Toggle on, toggle off. You can see the 100-day moving average. I like that 273 strike. I would sell the bullish put spread below the 273 strike. The stock wants to break out, so it should also find support right here. But I like this stock. I think that it powers higher into year end. Retail sales have been excellent. That means credit card charges should be up. The unemployment report today came in at 128,000. That was better than the 89,000 that was expected. And in this number, the UAW strikes were weighing it down. So now that the strikes are being resolved, that number should pop next month. Amgen, beautiful breakout. Love Amgen. Now this is a choppy stock, so you must buy pullbacks. You can see how every day closes on the high, pulls back, rallies up, pulls back, rallies up. So you can expect a pullback. And here you can see an inverted hammer. So not necessarily bearish, because that's been typical for the stock to pull back and then rally into the close. So yes, I would definitely be looking at that. Just going to click through some of these, and then we're going to have to narrow this field pretty dramatically. A, B, B, V. Very, very strong. Again, it's hard to buy when the stock has moved this high, but it's showing you that it wants to lead the market higher. We've got a big horizontal resistance breakout right here. So ABBV looks good. Also another choppy stock. So you can see earnings before the open. They love the number. Big rally. I like it today too. I'm going to filter this by going into a D1 buy signal. That means that on the system, I have to have a buy signal. That'll help me zero in on some of these stocks. Alibaba, earnings before the open today. Big number. Nice breakout to a new relative high. I like Alibaba. We can use other searches for this as well. I'm going to go into Pop Bull and just see what's going on there. Nice breakout here above the 100-day moving average on U.S. Steel. Grinding higher. Not a big fan. These are volatile stocks. So in the early going, yes, it certainly looks good. But you can expect choppy action on that one as well. Met, trying to get through the 100-day. Don't like it until it does so. And then it's actually got horizontal resistance at $48 that it needs to get through as well. So not too crazy about that one. Going to use a couple of other filters here and see what else comes up as I apply those. This is my Pop Bull search with the market making a new all-time high. We got lots of stocks grinding higher. This is a nice breakout here, BLDR. Builders have been strong. We want this opening price here to be preserved. Got long tails under body. We need to see that reversal pretty quick for me to want to get in on that one. Well, how do I do that? I click that, and I'm going to click that, and now I've got a downward sloping trend line. If the stock breaks above it, I'm interested. If the stock keeps falling, no problem. This line will keep coming down, but I don't want to see it below that opening price. I want to see it continue to climb. Let's look for relative strength here, see what we've got. Oh yeah, CI, beautiful. Before the open yesterday, surging to a new high today, CI looks excellent. Any kind of pullback on this stock, we definitely want to join. I'm going to drop an alert line right there, and that would be an excellent one. All right, going to keep taking a look here. WAB I noticed earlier today. Earnings yesterday, pulls back the whole day. Gets a little bit of a pop this morning. Take a look at that longer term chart. Very choppy stock, so we're not interested in that. We want something that's got a nice, even pace to it. Just going to keep looking, see what else we can find here. We've already got quite a few stocks on the list. ABBV and CAT. Going to bring up Pfizer. Pfizer is getting through this 100-day moving average. We've got a nice horizontal breakout here. I like selling a bullish put spread on this. I want to see that stock continue to come up. I want to see some strength in here. Had a nice move after earnings, so it's starting to consolidate those gains. We want to see that bid build and build. Abbott, not quite there yet, but trying to get through that 100-day moving average. We got a little bit of a cup and handle here, tiny one. But if it gets through this horizontal resistance at the 100-day moving average, I think it could be a good one. Let's bring up custom search, see if we can find anything there. We're going to go into good option liquidity here. Put that at a +3. Stock's got to be above the prior day high. We're going to look for heavy volume today and see if anything pops up in here. Here are some of the stocks we've already looked at. Apple, ABBV. AMD actually looked pretty good yesterday. Oh, I like AMD right there. Nice. Through the high from yesterday, grinding higher, breaking out. I like AMD. I think I've got enough stocks that I've shown you so far. We'll take another look at the SPY. Boom, boom, boom. Moving higher and higher and higher. This is not a market that we need to fade. And now we can take this trend line right here. We can delete it. And we are going to put up our alert line like this. And we'll continue to follow the market higher. I wouldn't even short this market. I think we're going to continue to float higher. And the reason for that is that we had these two big reversals that finished with bullish hammers. So this breakout was tested twice. Both times we saw heavy buying coming in. Any asset manager that was looking to buy a pullback on that FOMC statement, a lot of people were looking for it to be more hawkish. It was more hawkish. That was kind of priced into the market. They tried to sell it twice. Couldn't gain any traction, closed the market on the high of the day both days. Now we're off to the races. So asset managers who were hoping for a pullback so that they could load up maybe around the 100-day moving average didn't get it. So now they've got to step up to the plate. They don't want to miss a year-end rally. I'm not going to say that there is fear of missing out when stocks are trading at a forward PE of 17. But momentum points higher. The news cycle is very light. I see the market continuing to grind higher. We'll probably chop around. This is the perfect environment for bullish put spreads. I'm going to add a couple of other stocks that I found earlier today. Tesla, I like selling a bullish put spread below this 295 level right here. That's the open. That looks like a really good trade to me. I'm going to put up a couple of other stocks that I like. SPOT, I like that right around this major moving average, the 137 strike. Stock has a lot of implied volatility, so you should be able to get some premium for it, but you might have to step up and go to the 140 strike to get a decent credit for it. But I do like this momentum. I love the breakout on the huge volume. The fact that the stock has been able to hold these gains during a relatively weak market. The last 2 days we had some market selling, but what did the stock do? Powered higher all day, powered higher all day. It did not pull back with the market. That is a sign of relative strength. We put up the relative strength indicator. Boom. Look at that. I can go on a 5-minute basis. And you can see how all day yesterday when the market was weak, it was strong relative to the market. Market was down all day yesterday. It kept grinding higher. The stock wants to go. I do like selling out of the money bullish put spreads. That's my preferred approach to this stock right here. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You're going to get notifications when I post these videos 1 hour after the open. Going to have actionable trades in it. So I've given you a lot of them. I like Apple, I like Pfizer, I like Abbott if it can get through the 100-day moving average. I like SPOT. Take a look at all the stocks that I've highlighted today and see how they finish the day. Watch the market today. It's also going to finish nice and strong. Thank you. Have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday.